Hello, Kazumi. Hello, Castel. Hello, Silent Night. Are you sibling to Silent Hill? Wait, why is my model frozen? Hello, hello, I'm here. Hello? Model? Model? I'm here. Oh, of course, my camera is pointing upwards. Okay, okay, I'm free. Hello, hello. So, today, after a long time, we are doing another drawing stream. Once again, it's a alien commission that I do in the Mantan style. This time the commissioner is Kozumi. We made something really funny happen because I made a post on Twitter, right? Announcing the stream. And the post was something like, "Oh, we are drawing a muscly, a strong alien today," and below that there was something like, "Alien belongs to," and I was going to tag Kozumi, but I've read KO. And I saw her profile and click it, but I think Twitter updated quicker than I click it, and I tagged Bibu. I tagged her instead. So for like 30 minutes, it was like Bibu commissioned me. I've deleted the post and I've made another one, but yeah. For a second, we almost got Bibo as a guest. Anyway, how is the sound? Is my voice okay? Is the music okay? Tonight we are drawing an alien species. That's very silly. I am silly. So today we are drawing a species named Fabravian. Fabravian? I don't know if the pronunciation is right, but it's Fabravian. Fabravian? Correct me if I'm wrong. And they are basically a species made of muscle fibers with a crystal core. And since it's a commission, I already sketched the idea, and I'm gonna and of course got some feedbacks from the commissioner, and until he was happy with the sketch. So once the sketch is approved, I can stream doing the line art and the colors. This is the sketches I've done. There are two versions. This is the first one I did. It's more muscular, bigger, beefier, and you have a skinner, a slender version too. I imagine they would be able to rearrange their fibers, and probably can change between the stronger and the more agile form. So yeah, tonight we are doing both of them. So it's basically two aliens at the price of one. Fabravian, nice. Or Fabravian. It's kind of a tricky word to, not the word, a tricky letter for me. Anyway, I have this grayish background because I feel like the white one might be too strong for the eyes, and I streamed with the white background before, but I think it can be better for you guys if I go with this one. thank you, Nico. Nico, welcome. Thank you for the sub. 2 months. Nice and cute emoji. Adorable. Anyway, let's start working on the sketch. Actually, I already have some colors here down. It's not. We still need to. Yeah. We still need to paint it because it's just like a rough coloring. But this is basically the idea, and I really enjoy those colors. We are gonna make like this naked version, and we are also gonna do a version with Omnitrix suite. And you're going insane? Why? Don't be crazy. Just be crazy for me. How the hell do you get the onigiri logo? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why some people get it and others don't. Do I have onigiri logo? I do, because I'm the mastermind. But yeah, I don't know how to unlock. That alien already looks cool. Yeah, the muscle fiber look is a good one. Hard to go wrong. Maybe it's because you guys got the sub before I've added the badges. So maybe last time your sub end, maybe if you wait for it to end and then subscribes, maybe that this time you can get it. Honestly, I think you get it when you sub the first time. That's so stupid. Oh, you're gonna lose the sub streak? Maybe, I don't know how hard it is to get in contact with the Twitch support, but maybe you guys, since it's not a lot of you guys who are missing the subs, the sub badges, maybe you guys can get in contact with the support and say, oh, we are subbed, but we didn't got the badge. And maybe they can manually unlock it. I'm almost at the point of getting the Oniglings level 2 though. Maybe if you get the level 2 it unlock it, maybe. Yeah, maybe that works. I look like a fool. Yeah, we are gonna judge you. Anyway, Kozumi, if you want, feel free to tell us more about the Fabravians. By the way, we need to think about a transformation name for Ben, because that name is the species name. How many levels to level? How many months to level 2? I can check it. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. I forgot the name of the badges. How can I see it? Okay, I found it. Well, the second is just 2 months to get the the second the second level. Like if with if you sub for 1 month, you get the black one. If you sub for 2 months, you should get the blue one. 3 months is the purple one. 6 months is the blue and purple. 9 months it's the red and blue. And for 1 year it is the crown. The crown. That's so strange. Yeah, I think... I really don't know. Can't I give it manually, maybe? Yeah, you guys don't have it. You have, for example, Castel, have the Subgifter, the Sheer, Twitch Recap, Rudy, and Chikorita, and Founder. Yeah, I really don't know. I will try to do some research on it later. Oh, okay. So there's a thing. It looks like the founder badge sometimes conflict with the subs badge. So you Oniglings who have the founder badge are conflicting with the Onigiri one. Maybe if you guys deactivate the founder one? I don't know how it works. If the issue persists, the subscriber should contact Twitch support. Yeah, like I said, I think you guys need to contact the support for that. Let me see what Kozumi is saying. The Fabravians are pretty bare bones in my own lore as it stands. They are organisms that composed mostly of muscle and mimic the form of humanity because of their previous interactions with them in the past, their introduction to the universe and need for a more convenient method of traversal brought a desire to copy humans. Their muscles grow like ribbons and have one eye on their original ribble. Oh yeah, the eye that I made like a gemstone. They absorb nutrients and break down matter to digest by binding themselves to another creature and breaking down with chemicals produced inside their appendages. That's so cool. They feel really similar to the Nightcrawler that I made, but Nightcrawler is like a silicone life form, and the Fabravians are much more organic. I like it. They don't have like a lot of lore beyond that yet. It's enough. Don't worry. And since I'm doing this commission, they are now canon to the KAOS verse. with me, and we can write some lore for them later. Bulky Nightcrawler. Hello, Articylete. Hello, Art. It's very neat because they will like wrap themselves around something and pilot its body by forcefully moving its limbs. That's awesome. It's like literally a secondary set of muscle fibers controlling you. Nitro is more silicone, and Fabric are more silly. They are silly bros. I was seeing some stuff from Invincible, and I remember it. I remember seeing it on the comics when I read it, but now I think we got to the point it appeared on the show. There's a guy who have like a hole in his stomach, and from that hole it launches some like pinkish fibers. I think it's a kind of parasite. I don't remember the character name or how his powers work, but I remember when I was reading it, I really dig the look of their powers. Kinda dark in that way too. They are fully sapient though, not monstrous at all. You can call me Kyle. Okay. Oh, that's true, Kyle. It's in the middle of the name. Thank you for joining in. Kozumi, would you say how smart are they? Are they like human level society, or they are like more primitive? Even though they look similar to the way I've drawn Nightcrawler, I still try to make them feel different with the way their fiber ribbons work. They are much less symmetrical, and they have those rough endings here like this, where you can see they are made of multiple fibers instead of like some bigger plates like Nightcrawler does. Hey, Kao is loving the look of this alien so far. Thank you, Azur. By the way, since I'm working on my wiki lately, and I'm now giving the option for the commissioners to have their aliens canon to the KaosVerse. I mean, also having to do new icons for the aliens. I don't know if you guys remember, but some time ago, let me see something really quickly here. Some time ago, I've made some icons for my aliens in the style of the Omniverse Omnitrix, because I love how they look. It's so cool. It's such a cool detail. I kind of wish it appeared, it was more present in the franchise and in the fandom too. Fandom, not fandom. So these are my first 30 aliens, and after that it took me some time until I've come back to making aliens, and now I'm updating with more options. For example, here we have graph stick icon, the Rage bait icon, the alien we created together. We have Dust Devil here, Little Teto, Cassane Teto. And I'm using them on the week. Like, I'm doing a list of the aliens and with a brief description and with that icon. And if everything works well, once you click the icon or the name, you're gonna go to the page for that transformation with much more information and lore. So for the commissions, I'm doing a special playlist just for commissions, and I'm gonna do those icons too. They may not be done at the same time I finish the commission, because I'm gonna do it once I add them to the wiki. But be sure that if you got an alien drawn from me, I'm gonna make an icon too for you in the future. Don't you can have that extra. The invincible character's name is Teeter Tyrant. Oh, thanks. When I made them, I was inspired by Snarrow. I didn't feel like Snarrow's abilities were utilized their fullest extent, so I wanted to create something that did. Yeah, that's a problem in Ben 10, and that go for all versions of the show, all seasons. I think they don't use the aliens as much as they could. I mean, Ben transforms into aliens a lot, but it's a lot of the same aliens. There are some aliens that we almost got nothing from them. Omniverse does it a little better because of how quickly Ben changes his forms. I really like it. Sometimes in Omniverse, Ben transforms into an alien to do a single thing and transforms back, or transforms into an alien, do a single thing and turns into another alien to do another thing. I feel like that's a good evolution for how Ben is gonna use the Omnitrix. You don't have to be stuck with a single... If you are a changeling, if you are a character who can change form, there's no need to be stuck in a single form. So yeah, I feel like that's the natural progression for how Ben uses its power. But even so, there is still aliens that got almost no screen time. For example, Snarrow. And of course, there's aliens that didn't even appear on Omniverse. So yeah, I kinda wish they give more balanced screen time for every alien. If you guys remember in the classic series, in Anur aliens, the monster aliens, the horror aliens, each one of them got like one appearance, right? Ben became Blitzwolfer only on the episode he got it. It's kind of blah, because when I was a kid, Blitzwolfer was one of my favorite ones in the classic. Snarrow, Ben in the classic, Ben becomes him like a single time and basically does nothing and turns back. And the same goes for Frankenstrike. Omniverse gave it much more love to Frankenstrike, but the other monster aliens still didn't got enough screen time, I feel. And again, Ripjaws is one of my favorites, and it's basically doesn't exist in the show. Okay, let me see. Cool, the icons are neat. Thank you. The icons look so good. The Devil is my wife. Yes, all of the species. Wish Ben Wolf was used more, and Pesky Dust because they have interesting powers. Pesky Dust is my favorite alien, so yeah, I would love for more Pesky Dust. Some aliens, unfortunately, only debuted close to the franchise ending. For example, Gut Rock Gutterot is such a cool alien. I love its power, I love its personality, I love the voice, the design. But since it was introduced near the ending of the series, he almost didn't appear. I think he got like 2 appearances, right? His debut and 1 more, I guess, against the Tokustar. That one scene of the mummy approaching the camera if the lights are when the lights are flickering is permanently freezed on my brain. Yeah, that episode have some really great visuals. All the stuff with the... I forgot the name of that material who mutates Earth's life forms into those creepy purple zombies. All that stuff was cool. The mutant calls are awesome. Snero is generally my favorite alien, which is why it sucks so hard. When I was a kid, I had some Ben 10 toys. Unfortunately, I have none of them anymore because my mother gave it away. And I remember saying specifically, please, okay, you can give them, but please don't give my NRG. He's my favorite alien, please, please. And she gave it away anyway. And I remember much later going to the house of the kid my mother gave my toys, and I remember seeing him scratching NRG against a textured wall, and destroying all his paint and details, and that hurt me so bad. But yeah, I remember I really wanted a Snero toy when I was a kid, but I never got one. But I had a really cool Blitzwolfer one where you would push a button on his back and he would open its mouth. It was awesome. A great balance between this let me see. Fibres are also really strong too because they are all muscle. A great balance between dexterity and strength depending on how much muscle they are composed of. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of the having 2 modes. Actually, with how malleable their body are, I can see they having like multiple modes. But when I made this sketch, I made the strong one first, and Kozumi told me that she was imagining something more lean and slender like Snero, and I made the second one. And I gave her the idea, oh, we could turn one of them into Ben's transformation and the other one into a natural one. But I'm gonna make versions of both of them as natural aliens and both as Ben's transformation, because I kind of like to imagine they could mold their body to have the different forms depending on what they need. I'm doing a lot of work on the wiki. But as soon as I have some pages done already, probably once I finish the first 10 aliens, I will post it about it on Twitter so everybody can start looking the pages and having fun, I guess. I just want to have like a place where I can archive all my ideas. And the thing is, sometimes I have so much lore ideas for my aliens, but on Twitter I have like, I can only write a little of it because of the character limit. And there's so much I want to tell about my aliens, so I think it's gonna be cool to have a place for that. And especially because sometimes finding older posts on Twitter is really ass. So having an easier method to find it. It's gonna be really cool. Dang, parents always giving away your favorite toys. Yeah, I think it always happen. If any of the Oniglings, if any of the Oniglings have children in the future or even now, don't give away your children's toys, even though the your children say, "Oh, you can give it away." Don't do it because they will probably miss it in the future. Toy Gore. Yeah, it's basically a toy store villain. They do not have a friend inside. I don't know how much you guys know about my, in quotes, original 10. But when I made my first 10 aliens, I kind of wanted it to be like parallel to the initial 10. So I had some niches to fill. For example, oh, we need to have a strong one. We need to have the elemental one. We need to have the fast one. We need to have the smart one, the water one, the amorphous one, and stuff like that. So yeah, I tried to keep that. For my other playlists, I didn't follow that idea because I think it works better as an initial idea more than every playlist having to follow those rules. By the way, did you guys saw the page show from the comic showing how the new cannon bolt rolls? I kinda don't like it. It keeps its face outside the shell, so how does that work? Like, because he's gonna get his mouth full of dirt, I guess. I haven't seen it yet. Oh god, the cursed cannon bolt. Like, it basically rolls just like the normal one. Which is, I don't think it's gonna look that good because the comic one doesn't have like a really shape-shifting friendly shape. Not shape-shifting, but not a really transforming friendly shape. So he's probably gonna just morph into a ball, but his face is outside. It's like you took normal cannon bolt and you give it a little window for its face. So either he's gonna have his face rolling, so he's not gonna be looking front all the time, so he's gonna get most of the time his face on the floor, or it will work like a really strange way where his body's gonna move but his face is gonna stay still, always looking front, which also feels really strange. And I don't like how the Omnitrix badge is on the outside. I don't think Cannon Bolt works with the Omnitrix being on its shell. It feels too exposed. They broke the canon information of him using his own dick as a joystick and controlling it with his mouth. Was that canon? Well, it is now. Oh, what about when he get people inside him? Can they control the joystick? You excited for the Ben 10 comic? I am, because I'm really happy to see the franchise alive again, but I really don't dig the art style, and I kind of don't like it being a reboot and like doing the same story again. But I guess it makes sense. But yeah, I don't dig the art style. Some designs I like, some I don't. For example, I kind of like. I know a lot of people don't like Accelerate design, but I like it a lot. It feels really Eldritch, and I can see that as a suit, a armor for them, so it works. But Cannon Bolt I don't like. I don't like Stinky Fly. Forearms looks good, but I never cared about forearms. But the thing I'm most excited is, one, for the franchise being alive again, so I will give it full support because I want to see this franchise alive, and especially because I want to see a new alien. I really hope they do new aliens on the comic and don't use only the canon ones, because even if I don't dig the art style, if we get a new alien, I can draw it on the Omniverse style, and I think that will look awesome. I don't like the shape of this finger. I'm gonna do it more like this. Exactly, that's why he always crashes when someone inside it. I really like Accelerate. Thank you, Kozumi. I love it. There's an artist, I don't remember the name right now, but they make some. They use it to make it. I don't think they draw Ben 10 anymore. Maybe they are back to it now, but they use it to make some Eldritch Ben 10, and that Accelerate heavily remind me of that. Let me check if I can find it to show you guys. I will give the sauce. I forgot how to say it. Give the username. I forgot. Credits. Let me see if I can find it. I have so much stuff saved on my Twitter. Oh, let me save the. Talking about save, let me save the drawing. Hit Blast is pretty good, but it's not a yeah, Hit Blast looks fun, but I kind of just like the normal one better. I think the normal one have more personality with the school mask, but it's not a bad design, that's for sure. Cannon-Bolt is really weird, but you know, I will wait until it's out. Yeah, exactly. I the only things I'm giving opinion is for about the designs, but because I want to wait and see how it works on the story. But yeah, maybe seeing concept arts are and still images are not good enough to give an opinion. I really want to see how it looks like once the comic is out. I'm looking for the example. But yeah, there's designs I like, there's some I don't. Oh, I found it. Okay, I love this art here. Let me show you guys. I love this wild mud here. I love the difference. It goes from the adolescence to fully mature. This design is so awesome, and it gets even bigger, and it really reminds me of the Dynamite XLRA. See? You guys get the vibe too, right? I think that's why I like this Accelerate so much. This artist, let me get his user. I will give it credits. Is this artist here? They do some really great art and have some really cool concepts for aliens. really cool. So be sure to check if you don't know yet. But yeah, I love their take on Wild Mutt. Anyway, let's go back to work. Oh, and since we are talking about other artists, some time ago I was seeing some. I think it was an artist doing some redesigns for the original aliens. Not the redesigns, but more like their take and their style for each alien. And they were doing the infamous hit blast with pants. Overflow looked like a train with limbs. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna be honest, I never been a big fan of Overflow. I don't think he's bad, I just think he's a bit redundant. He's like just as Fast Track is for Accelerate, he kinda is for Water Hazard. But since Water Hazard doesn't even exist. Hello, hello, hello. Are we back? Hello, hello. Hello, my nigglings. How are we doing? Okay, I think we are back. Anyway, I don't know where did my stream cut. What was I talking about again? About Overflow, right? Yeah, so yeah, since I never really cared about Overflow, I kind of like the take they're doing on the comic. But I've heard, I remember seeing something that design is not the final one. So yeah, I guess we still need to see how they will look like. Another thing is not loading. Try refreshing it. Hello, hello. Where are my unique links? I'm lonely. Lonely, lonely, I feel so lonely. Hello! Oh, hello, Azur. Anyway, so yeah, I kinda like the take they're doing for Overflow. A water-powered machine is kinda cool. Something about Cannonbolt is that their design is so iconic already, and it basically got unchanged in all series. Even in the reboot, they still look really similar, and it's such a good design that it works in all designs, in all art styles. So yeah, I kind of feeling that they didn't should have changed its design so much. I know that in one of the covers, it's an alternate cover, this one. It was made for one of the artists, right? From Man of Action. So it's not really it doesn't look like the final designs. It's much more stylized. Oh, but I can see, just now I realized they are really using the blue color for Stinky Fly. Yeah, this is definitely the reboot. This is definitely made for the reboot public that grow up and now like absolute Batman. Anyway, I kind of like this one better. It's really different, but I kind of like it better than this one, which is the final one. I think if we did something like get rid of this head and do like this, see? I think this one is perfect. I think that would be a cool design to use. But anyway, let's wait and see. I have an opinion about Wild Vine, by the way, too. I'm back. I hope Penwolf appears as a species. I really hope they show at least once every alien. It would be a shame to have some that doesn't appear. So this is the design of Wild Vine. I kind of don't like that it doesn't have the Venus flytrap mouth. I think that was so iconic. But my problem with this design is that there's so much going on him that it screams so bad that Ben's gonna use it one time and the people working on the comic will not want to bring him back because of how hard it will to be to draw him. So I don't mind it being complicated because it works for a flower, for a flower monster. But yeah, it screams that it's not gonna appear that much times just because of that. And it basically, this is the reboot one. It have legs and a flower instead of the Venus flytrap. By the way, something I want to do in the future is taking the reboot Wild Vine and the reboot Stinkfly and making them new species instead of them being Wild Vine and Stinkfly. I'm gonna do I want to do them as like sibling species to Stinkfly and Wild Vine. I'm gonna do like probably a more humanoid and with a huge flower for a face for another species related to Wild Vine, and I kind of want to do the blue, more humanoid one for the same planet as Stinky Fly 2. I want to transform them into new species because I don't think their designs are bad. I just don't think they work enough for the the pre-stabilized, the already existing aliens they are trying to be. And about overflow, I'm not doing overflow rework or redesign, but the next video I'm gonna post this weekend is gonna be you can take the next video I'm gonna do as my take on overflow. Gotta to go, but it was nice seeing you draw and talk. Thank you. I hope you can join in future streams. Thank you so much. Sorry about the stream going down for some seconds. Hello, Donkey, welcome. We are drawing and being nerds about Ben 10. But other than Wild Divine and Stinkfly, I don't pretend to make new species for any of the reboot ones, because I feel like the other ones doesn't change enough, and the new ones I don't need to change it too. You can just take, in my universe, just mesh them in the Omniverse style and that's it. Shock Rock exists there, just imagine it in the Omniverse style. I'm totally down with the idea of making the reboot designs new species, because they don't really represent what's being established. Exactly, they are cool designs, but they don't work as White Vine and as Stinkyfly. But they could be cool original aliens. But the other ones who are already original, there's no need for me to change them. Shock Rock is Shock Rock. Slapback, Slapback. Just imagine them in the Omniverse style. Yeah, they are canon to my universe, but there's no need for me to draw them, because there's not much for me to change. Even Surge is canon, I guess, even though I don't like it. But I have a fun idea for a new alien that with a similar idea of Surge, the idea of being able to join others of its own species, but that will be for the future after I finish the Coleoptera project. Okay, the bulky one is done, the line art. Let's go for the lean one. But I'm really excited for the comic either way. Ooh, Lost Girl. That's a good one. Oh, I already miss so much the Deltarune streams. Oh, by the way, you know something I'm really scared about the comic? I hope they don't give Kevin a Omnitrix, please. I know that was the original idea on the original series, but they didn't went with that, because, come on, it's not a good idea. Kevin works so much better with the mutant powers. They don't need to make him like the Osmosian, have the Osmosian absorption powers. I kinda like him having those corrupted mutations, like that 6-arm, 4-arm, and the slightly different hit blast. I kinda like Kevin having those corrupted copies of the aliens, which the reboot one does have. His transformations are mutants to the original species and look and work different, most of them. But I don't think he should have an Omnitrix to do that. I think he should just absorb the Omnitrix and then transform naturally in those forms. But yeah, I feel like this comic is gonna be heavily reboot Ben 10 inspired. We already have that dumb Cyber from the reboot. Yeah, I don't like most of the original villains from the reboot because they feel like a little children cartoon characters, like the Cyber. Whoa, it's a bear cyborg. And it seems like the first enemy Ben's gonna fight in the comic is the fucking Cyber. So yeah, I think that comic is definitely made not for me, but for the generation before me. I mean after me, who grow up with the reboot and is now reading Absolute Batman. I'm hoping the comic is good. I mean, at the end of the day, even if I don't like the art style, even if they go with heavily reboot inspiration, if the comic is good, the comic is good. So yeah, I will enjoy it if it's good, and I hope it is. I'm not wishing for it to be bad just because it's based on the reboot. I hope it's great, and I really hope it gets another gets an art style change in the future in new in quote seasons. Oh, could you imagine a comic in the Omniverse style, in Derek style? That would be awesome. But I think that art style is more animation friendly than comic friendly. But we had some really cool Transformers animated comics, so I think that could work too. It can have bad art, but if it at least have a good story. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Cam is much better being a gone wrong version of Ben than just evil Ben. I agree, yeah. I understand they trying to make Kevin being the evil Ben with the other Omnitrix, but I think his mutation being copies of Ben's transformation, Ben's more in quotes natural transformations, is already a good parallel for a evil Ben. They don't need to give him a uncomfortable look in Omnitrix. I hate those pipes coming out of it. Hi, I've just come back from school. What are you watching? Hello, real fish. We are drawing today. I'm drawing some original Ben 10 aliens. Tonight is a hot night here. How are the weather where my oniglings live? You know what the comics could do? If the comics bring Fast Track back and they make the totally different from Accelerate, like give it new powers. That would be cool. The comics is probably gonna use the most famous one, right? We are probably getting Swampfire, Humongosaur, maybe Gravitek? I don't know. But yeah, they're definitely going for the most popular ones. But you know what I would like better? If they give more screen time for the least used ones. If they bring back Ripjaws, if they give more scenes to Chameleon, I mean, Edo, it would be so cool if they give them more attention. But they are definitely going for the safe option of using the famous ones. We already have Albedo to be the evil Ben. Exactly. There's no, but there's no Albedo in the reboot, right? The reboot. Here's suffocating your heart. It's a pain here too. These guys look similar to Snarrow. What are his powers? Oh, he does, but Snarrow was one of the inspirations, but there's two forms, like a strong form and the agile form. These aliens basically a living muscle fiber thingy. It have this central organ with his conscious and vision and can produce muscle fibers like this. This is gonna be the colors. Probably feedback to... Oh yeah, feedback's definitely gonna be back, but it's fine. I like feedback. If they bring Ripjaws, I'll give my soul to them. I don't think they're gonna bring Ripjaws. I think they're using Overflow, especially because they are not using Ripjaws. I really hope they don't go with that. Don't go with that silly, that stupid thing of the watch only having 10 aliens at a time and then having to get rid of an alien to get another one. That's such a stupid idea. Ben should be like Pokemon and he should catch them all, right? Oh, I really like the pink red form for the from the muscles. Nice, thank you. Yeah, but probably feedback too, but you hope that they add a new one. I'm definitely... The thing I'm most excited for is for a new alien. It's been so many years since we last had a new alien. But okay, in the past I was hater of feedback because I felt like they forced him too much to be cool. But then I watched Omniverse and man, he's so fucking cool. I love it. Yeah, he is forced. That's a fact. He is inducing plants. But he works. He's good. So even though he's forced, he still works because, like Ben said, he's awesome and cool. Yeah. I kind of like the 10 limit, but only for young bands. Something about growing and diversity. Yeah, it can work for... you know what? The 10 playlist limit might work for the prototype Omnitrix, but once Ben gets the official one, I think they should get rid of that. So yeah, I wouldn't mind having the 10 limit, but yeah, in the future I should with the final Omnitrix it should be limitless. And the thing is, the playlist limit might work, especially so Ben doesn't keep transforming the same alien over again. But for example, they could see, okay, in this season Ben transformed this alien most of the time, so we are gonna get rid of this one to get a new one. That would be cool, but that's not what they did. They would never get rid of forearms. Oh, thank you, Kozumi. Thank you. We are almost done with the line art. Actually, no, there's a lot of work to do yet. You know an alien which is really cool from the reboot, but it's an alien only Kevin have? Bashmouth. I don't know how much you guys know about the reboot, but Bashmouth is cool. Here. He's a wolf who can like grow those iron plates and fangs. He's a cool alien. Oh no, we got a clanker. Bye bye, bot. You go away now. You're doing good work, cutie. Thank you. So Ben doesn't keep transforming over and over again. Homongo who? I have seen Bashmouth. Bashmouth is cool. But you know what? Something that scares me about the reboot? I felt like the reboot gave no love to Omniverse. Ben doesn't transform into any Omniverse alien, right? In the reboot, the only alien that appears on the reboot, Omniverse alien that appears is Walkatrout, but Ben doesn't transform into it. It's just like it just appears like as alien species and blocks from the crossover, and that's it. And so I kind of have the feeling that the people who work it on the reboot have a kind of a bias against Omniverse, and I'm really scared of that being carried over to the reboot. I would hate to not see Gravitek, for example, in the reboot. I really hope they don't ignore Omniverse. We need to revive Malware so he erases 4 arms and his fucking dinosaur. You guys know, right? If Malware have deleted Humongousaur instead of feedback, Ben would have killed himself. My favorite Oni streamer. Thank you, Blue Hunter Zero. I've made a headcanon with a friend that Bashmouth is related to Blitzwolfer. I mean, Kevin's transformations in the reboot are mutant corrupted forms. So probably there's no Bashmouth species on the galaxy. So Bashmouth could easily be the mutant form of Blitzwolfer for Kevin, right? We just didn't saw Blitzwolfer there. Grava what? Oh, you mean Orbitman? Come on. I think I've heard that the people that made the reboot also work in the original. Yeah. If I remember correctly, most of the Manat action worked on the reboot. It was something that marketing, so maybe it was something about the marketing the channel. Yeah, I can see that. The reboot feel, even though the original creators worked on the reboot, it gives me the feeling that the network had a heavy opinion on what could and what could not be done on the reboot. And just like the network demanded that Brainstorm was not used on Omniverse, I can see them asking no Omniverse love, because that was the previous series and we don't want people thinking about that. Orbitman. I need to start thinking about Ben 23 names for my transformations. I need to do some, because I always do like the Ben 10 and the Albedo alternate colors. So I kind of need to do a Ben 23 versions too. You know what? I'm gonna be lazy. Give me your jam. Oh, the sizes are different. But you know what? I kind of want to keep the same size to show that this form is smaller than this one. Or not. Nah. Let's make it a little bit smaller. But I still have to redo it because of the line thickness. I would gladly help with the best band names. You know what? Something I need to do too. I need to do some Brazilian names for my transformations because most of Brazilian names are kinda worse than Ben 23 names, to be honest. Ben 10 was a show to sell toys at core, so maybe the channel said no OV, this brand new kids version. Yeah, because if I remember correctly, Omniverse didn't sell toys very well. Yeah, and that's a huge problem with Western cartoons, I feel, because most of them are made to sell toys, and anime are made to sell manga, and manga is more creative work other than products. So yeah, I feel unfortunately Western cartoons suffer from that because they need to sell products and not ideas, while animes are normally made to sell more manga, which is basically script for the anime. Quick reminder that we still need to think about a name for this guy. Strong fiber. No, that's bad. Something I want to do. I want someday in a stream. I want to take all my aliens and try to voice act how I imagine them sounding. But I'm not a voice actor, and most of them would need filters to look good. I don't know if I can add filters to my voice in OBS. If I do, that could help a lot. Because I would love to make some, just like I did trying to copy the Pokemon cries on the ZA gameplay, the ZA streams. I kind of want to do that for my aliens, how I imagine they sound like. That would be really cool. Nice, thank you. We can do it. The Ben 10 arts are always really chill to do on stream. So sometimes I think if I should do more of my aliens on stream. Or not. Because I like the surprise of revealing an alien only on the weekend. But it's not every follower who watches my stream, so I think I would still keep the surprise, I guess. Benu Tenisu. We need a Japanese studio to pick up Ben 10. Yeah. And they would only use way big. It would become just a Ultraman cartoon animation. But we love your drawing streams. Yeah, I can always bring more. And when I get safe for work, other commissions other than Ben 10 art, I can always do it on stream too. The surprise in the moment of the post is cool, but seeing the process is nice treat for the most loyal nigglings. That's true. I can bring it more to these streams. Us who watch these streams. Exactly. Okay, we are almost there. Let me show you guys something nice here. I don't know if I'm gonna give any spoiler, so let me change my screen. Okay, no spoiler. I'm working on some icons here, some new icons. This is Grubnub. I was doing dash bash here. This is just the sketch. It's not a sketch, it's like a cleaner sketch, but I need to clean some stuff to make the icon. We have like H-bait. Oh, H-bait icon looks awesome. Foreshadowing. Dust Devil. Oh, I've shown Dust Devil already. Yeah. Mouth breather. I love this one. Yeah, I finished all the new 10 ones. Like AI here. Nightcrawler is a good one too. I like it. But I'm now doing the Coleoptera beetles. I only have Grubnub done, and I'm working on Dash Bash yet. But yeah, I love AI. Thank you. He's just a he's such a strange alien. So I'm glad you like it. Muscle Fiber would be my first choice, but that feels a little too generic of a name, I suggest. Maybe Muscle Mass, since it changed its mass with its form change. That's a good idea too, Muscle Mass. In Portuguese, here in Brazil, we use just like fiber to say like someone is strong, like, oh, we are building fiber and stuff. Let's grow fiber, the guys in the gyms. So maybe something with fiber might be cool. Strong fiber. We can use Rebo too, right? Muscle Rebo, because Kozumi initial idea is more like a Rebo aesthetic. Strong band. I don't know. We don't need to decide it this stream, don't worry. And I think Kozumi should have the final word anyway. Shito Fast Track icon when? Should I transform Shito Fast Track into its own transformation? Book Up is kinda cool, actually. Reminds me of my other alien, the Armor Up. Book Up is kinda cool. Yeah, I kinda like Book Up. Book King. I like Book Up, actually. Rebo Dancer is kinda cool. Is this Gangles that? Who is Gangles? Gaggle Symptoms? Who is Gangles? Kozumi, you think we should keep Finney's name for Ben's transformation too? Or do you think Ben would have a different name? I think they would probably think different, actually. Yeah, I can agree. Oh no, not an ad. Book Up is my favorite one for now. But like I said, Kozumi, you have the final word. Flex fiber. That's cool, actually. Flex fiber. Like flex, like how you flex your muscles, right? Flex fiber is cool, actually. And I like the FF sound. It is really superhero-y with the repeating first letters. Wasn't Ben 10 coming to Fortnite? Yeah, but we still didn't got it. Oh, we only got the leaks so far. I like flex fiber, actually. What are the belts? Hope there is an upgrade weapon skin. The belts here in this design, they are like loose muscle fibers wrapping around it. Kozumi, we could call it flex fiber, and this is the bulk up mode, and this could be the Rebo dance mode. Like Ben names the different modes he uses this transformation. I think that could be cool. I'm actually gonna write that so I don't forget. I do like that. That would be cool to have names for different modes. Yeah, just like Echo have names for its attacks. And I imagine the bulk up mode would use more of the muscle fibers to be stronger, and the Rebo dancer mode would have to use less fibers to form its body, so it would have more loose fibers to use as rebos to attack. That's why I made this little ponytail here and this loose trend here. I meant, what are the bets on Ben 10 Fortnite collab? What could we see coming? To be honest, I don't play Fortnite, so I don't know much. Is there like accessories to the skin? Like they could maybe do the Omnitrix, so other skins can wear the Omnitrix maybe? They're probably gonna do like a backpack that's the Omnitrix symbol. You know what would be funny? At the worst, as a pet. Tendo goes crazy. I like Tendo. Wait. I'm losing some. Wait. Some other ones I can think are Flash Knuckle, Ultra Fiber, Tendon. Tendon is cool. I agree. I like Tendon, but maybe need something else. No, I think Tendon works good alone, actually. I think it works. I really did cook with Flex Fiber. Yeah, Flex Fiber it still feels the most complete one, but I like Tendon. If you want it, I would be down to using Tendon as a name. I was thinking some site of hypertrophy, but I couldn't think of it. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Hypertrophy is an excess of muscle growth. Yeah, maybe hypertrophy. No, just kidding. Maybe we could change the hyper to something like we could call it ultra trophy. No, it doesn't sound good. The worst as sidekick would be good, but being the worst, I doubt it. Yeah. Let's be honest, I'm thinking they are probably, unfortunately, they will definitely go for UAF stuff. We're gonna get that boring ass little grown man design Ben 10. Walkatrout pet. Walkatrout pet would be awesome. I mean, I always talk shit about UAF here, but I don't know if I ever talked about Ben's design. I don't like it. I love the jacket. The green jacket is cool, but I hate that hair. He looks like when you are a polite kid and you let your mother do your hair. So UAF Ben looks and feels like miniature of a grown man, adult man. It doesn't look like Ben at all. I remember seeing some arts of people redrawing UAF with the original series style and made the Ben's hair more messy, and that made the design work so much better. I like Ben with a messy hair much better than the little lawyer haircut. Boss baby haircut. Hypertrophy. Transforming, that is wrestler, super bookie okay. Let me see the chat. That gave me an idea. A transformation that's a wrestler, super bookie, carrying a golden trophy as he wins hypertrophy. That's fun. I hope it comes with some mystic weapons as with Aang, but it's some less skinnable aliens as for arms or diamond head. But that would be too much for arms and ref. Yeah, but that we could do a wrestler. We could do an evil wrestler to be rival to Ref. Kinda like Incineroar from Pokemon. He's like the wrestler villain more than the hero one. That's why he's dark type. The Justin Bieber hair is a canon event some dudes have to go through. Yeah. But I like Ben being more of a bratty, more with messy hair, with a messy look. Hola, bueno to ver tu art now. Hi, I'm glad to see your art again. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining in. Sorry, I don't speak Spanish, but I can understand it a little bit because I speak Portuguese and it's kind of similar, but it's different enough for me to not be able to talk it, but I can understand a little bit. Oh, we are almost done with the line art. Let me save. He's the trophy wife, man. What is this? Just a second, guys. I need to check my phone really quickly. Flex fiber, flex this. Something like this. Flex fiber, flex this, flex this. We should create a language between Spanish and Portuguese with the best of both. Esperanto. Just kidding. That would be cool, actually. I wish I knew more languages, but it's kind of hard to new language. I already know Portuguese and English, and I'm too old to to learn new stuff. Okay, let's do the Omnitrix. Hello, Castell. Welcome. We are almost done with the line art, and we are gonna start the fun stuff. The colors. We are deciding Ben's transformation name. For now, we have Flex Fiber as the winning name. And the other ideas we had for name, we are kind of wanting to use as the other farms names. We want to call this the strong one Book Up, so it's gonna be like Flex Fiber Book Up Farm, and for the other one is Rebel Dancer, which is the original name for Kozumi original character transformation. Ring ring, the wife is calling. Who is the wife? Okay guys, I think we might start painting now. I already done a color work here, but I changed the proportion. I changed the sizes here, so it doesn't fit anymore. I wanted to make it a little bit smaller, but I kind of want to start with the jam. So let's go here. Bum, 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 bum. Where's my pen? Oh, here. No, not so big. Flash whip could be a good one. That's true. I kind of like using the word flash, but I kind of flash flex. I don't like flash flex. Flex flash, flex flash, flash flex, flash flex. Where my pen is. I kind of like flash flex actually. Flash flex. Kozumi, what do you think about flash flex? Flash flex, flash sex. What do you think about flash sex? Oh, I forgot to finish there. No problem. Flash Flex is also really good, I think. Flash Flex is my favorite one so far, to be honest. But we could call it... What was the other? Flash Flex? Flex Flash. Flex Sex. Flash Sex. Just kidding. Flash Flex. Flash Flex. I kind of... It's my favorite one so far. Flash Bug. Why bug? I think we could make a fusion of this alien and the cool insect cows posted last time. Oh, the Avalantula? Look at this, it's taking form. Okay, so let's take this secondary color. Let me see something quick here. No flash. Oh, flash bug. That's true. You mean my not on the string, right? The post I did last weekend. Yeah, I like flash bug. He's a cool friend. Huh? I forgot a line here. Flash Pit. Oh wait, Beef Up Man is good too for other. Beef Up Man is good for band 23. That's true. I'm not gonna lie. This alien kinda makes me hungry because it looks like gum too. I like it being a little bit down. The spots with the lighter rebels. Yeah, I think that works fine. But I kind of want to change this one. Okay, let's make the inner part now. Any part missing? I don't think so. Oh, it's looking good. Carnis is also a good name for a flesh alien. Latin word for flesh, really. Yeah, but I would use that for a scientific name for the species, but they already have one, like Fabravian. I don't think Ben would use a Latin word for the hero name. So I usually use those kinds of words for the species name. Yeah, like this. That reminds me, I need to catch up with Vita Carnis. I think the only thing I saw about Vita Carnis was the first video, maybe the second one. Yeah, probably I should take some time to watch it too. Some time ago I used to see a lot of analog horror stuff. Dry it beef. Oh no, it's the bacon farm. Okay. Okay, now I want to do the Omnitrix outfit. Actually, before that, I need to do the Omnitrix. I need a reference to on medium. I have Avalancula here. Just so I can steal some colors. Oh, not that. Bow! Bow! Wait. Let me properly select it here. Vitacarn is enjoyer detected. Based Castle. The Omnitrix Shadow. Shadow. Ninguém mais vai te entregar. What? Why? Why it's not working? Huh? Oh. What the fuck? Huh? Why is that working? Oh, I selected the wrong color? No, there's no way. I did select the wrong color. I'm ashamed for my ancestors. I was going to ask about this actually, but I think we should totally make a Discord at some point. I'm not sure if you'd want that though, but I feel I like... Yeah, I know a lot of artists and streamers have like Discords, but Bao mentioned it. But I need to be honest, I don't know much about how to manage a Discord. I don't know how to make a Discord server, and I'm not really active on the Discord. I don't use it that much. But maybe if I have some loyal nigglings who want to be the moderators, but something a little bit harder to me to maintain. Discord can be kind of scary for moderation reasons for starters, yeah. Yeah, I have no experience with that, so... Okay. So, for being transformation outfit, I had this idea when I was making the pattern, that I kinda want to see if it works. Let me do a quick test here. Yeah, I like the first one. I kind of want to give it like this chestless leotard. Only for band transformation. I would render a version without it for the species, like this. But I kind of want to give Ben a little outfit, like a hollow outfit that he can feel in this form. I think it looks cool. I dig it, but if Kozumi don't like it, I can take it out. But quick reminder, this was going to be only for Ben's version. I'm gonna render a version without the Omnitrix stuff for you. It would be fun having a place to gather the Oniglings. Oh, thank you so much. But I did have the thought of making a fun one under your permission at some point, so we can all talk. I would allow that, Kozumi. I trust you to take care of it. Maybe we can make one with the car Oniglings, and we can slowly open it for other followers too. But I'm lazy, so you guys need to take care of it for me. I could love that. It looks really cool. Nice. Okay, important thing I want to ask. This would be a natural Vibravian. These would be Ben's. Should we make the crystal green for Ben? Or not? I like making energy stuff and some details green for Ben, but I kinda like the contrast of the blue one. I think it's important to have some different color. We can't make everything green, so I kinda lean to keep it blue, but yes, it should be green because, oh, it's eyes. Okay, if it is the eyes, so okay, that makes sense. For Ben, we should make it green. Let me take something as a reference here. Where are my aliens? Oh, we got Lost Girl again. Something like this for Ben. Ooh, I kinda like it because it's more yellowish. Albeit it should be red. That might be hard though. No, yeah, I think it's gonna work because I intend to give Albedo version a more sickly flash color. Yeah, I was thought, so I'm not sure when I will do it, but if I decide to do it, I will contact the car on Iglings and ask for their help. Nice! You have my permission to do it, Kozumi. Yeah, okay, let's keep the green for Ben and the blue for the natural. So let me save. And now we should start shading. He's naked, he's naked. This song is my life. This song is so beautiful. It's been a while since I made a Discord server though. Nerd. I've been on Discord for so many years at this point, so moderation on my part would be a total breeze, but I definitely could do it alone if if it actually got a lot of members. I couldn't do it alone, just the core members would be easily unmanageable though. We could do a private one for the core nigglings. And maybe in the future we could open slots for subscribers, or if I end up doing a Patreon, it could be a low tier. I'm kinda hungry right now. Oh, it's looking good, the shading. Oh, something that I need to put on the wiki eventually is that Transformers Animated it's canon to my Ben 10 universe. Because Transformers Animated, it's awesome and cool. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Yeah, something like this. Let me see. I'm down for either way. Eat your nigglings. For me, Decimus Prime is canon. For me, everything that Derek draw after the show was over is canon. I know some people don't take it as canon, and some people even take it as soft canon. But come on, guys, he was the mastermind for Omniverse. If he did it, it's canon. I don't care. I care more about the artist vision more than the company deciding which one can be a official toy or not. So if Derek draw it, it's canon for me. Which means, yeah, Cheetos, Cheetos track is canon. I want you doing the shading like this to show that those muscles fibers are layered over another one. Each one, I mean. Like this. There's no debate about that, and the funniest part about that is Secret Saturdays and Transformers existing in the same word. That's true. Cheetos track our goat, our cat. I really liking how this shading is turning out, but I totally forgot I have a second one to do. So yeah, let's do our best here. Let's lock in. I wish we had seen more of the Secret Saturdays on Omniverse. They got one episode, but I kinda wish we got more. At least one more. This looks kinda right to me. Some cleanup to do here and here. Oh, okay. In here, like this. The same here. Yeah, another collab would have been great. Actually, even more, I would love to have like a payoff in Omniverse of generator hacks. I think we should have got generator hacks special in Omniverse, because the first special is taken on Hacks show, and it ends in Hacks universe and show, and it ends with a hint that we would have a second part. Alpha is still alive at the end of the episode, so it kind of baited us that we would have a second special taking place in Ben's universe, but it never happened at that. So it would be cool to have it in Omniverse. And to be honest, I feel like we would have got it if Omniverse wasn't concealed. It would be cool, but what would they do about Shock Scratch? Actually, nothing. Maybe he would use Shock Squatch, and Rex could recognize it. But other than that, I don't think they would pay much attention to it. Because the thing is, when I was a kid, I thought Shock Squatch was evil and not an alien. And I still like that idea much more. I think it would make Shock Squatch a much more special transformation. Being not an alien, but like this creature from another dimension. That's something that doesn't even exist in Ben's dimension, like the nanites. But that was a headcanon. Nothing in the show ever called Shock Squat evil. But I still think about him as an evil, to be honest. Evil. I just think it's more fun this way. I think Ben should have more unique and special transformations. Like Nanomech. Like Nanomech, which is like a special creation of the Omnitrix. It's not a species, it's a human and microchip, nanochip hybrid. And I would make Shock Squad Evo. Swarm Nano Sheep. What do you guys think Ultimate Nanomech would be? I think it would basically be the Queen Nanomech. So yeah, Ben would become a queen. Oh, it's looking good. This is not the final color of the rendering. I'm just doing some blocking. But I already like how it's turning out. Not only queen, but the whole colony. So the thing is, the colony doesn't have a mind. Only the queen have. So, and the queen creates the other nanoships. So I think the ultimate nanomech would be a queen nanomech that can create those mindless drones that Ben would be able to control and do all the constructs it does in the show. You guys remember that the queen and the nano ships appeared on... I don't remember if it was Alien Force. No, I think it was Ultimate Alien, right? But that episode is so bad and basically so forgetful. I remember there's something like the queen Ben killed on the movie was a decoy queen. So the real queen was still alive and took Elena's form. But I think Elena was dead, right? And yeah, she had that generic Marvel hell design that I hate. And they could have made something cool, but yeah, it's just like a generic blue Hela. And if I remember correctly, the episode ends with a cliffhanger that she would be back, and she never came back. I like the idea of bringing the movie stuff to the cartoon, like the queen, the nanomech queen, and Eon, but I always feel they do it half-baked. Eon in Ultimate Alien is terrible. It's terrible. Everything is terrible. Omniverse fixed it a little bit. He's a much more enjoyable character in Omniverse. I remember I had the movie in DVD, and one day I was going to travel with my grandma house for vacation. I borrowed the DVD to my best friend. When I returned, he didn't live in the same house anymore. And I never seen him again. He was a ghost. He saved you from having that DVD. The Alien Swarm movie is only enjoyable if you like cars and motors and bikes. Motorcycles? Yeah, motorcycles. I can't believe how much car shots we have in that movie. I think Kevin directed that movie. Okay, this arm is looking nice. How many of you guys have watched the 5 years later motion comics? I wish I was a car guy, but I never got the appeal. Me neither. I don't care about cars at all. I don't drive. I'm too autistic to drive. Like for real. Uh, and I never cared about car. I don't care about the brandings and stuff like that. And I never understood those guys who like, oh no, you cannot get a car dirty. No, no, what you're doing? You're destroying the car. I mean, I see cars as a tool, and you don't care about getting a hammer dirty and stuff like that, right? I never got the car autism, yeah, me neither. I don't care at all. And my father is a huge car guy. And he spent hours of his day watching other guys doing stuff in their cars, like fixing the cars and cleaning cars, and I don't get the appeal at all. Um, let me see. I still isn't properly formed now that I have all my cousins are car guys. Wait, what? Okay, there's a lot of stuff in there. I like it a lot at the time, but I was 8 years old, so my brain wasn't properly formed. I wish I was a car guy, okay. I still isn't properly formed now that I have all my... Okay, your age, I see. All my cousins are car guys. Ugh. Never got the car autism yet. One of them even do races and have a carport. Yeah, I mean, that's cool for them. It's just not my thing. But I never clicked with me. Yeah, there's two sides to this. Of course I do. I would never get my hammers dirty. The closest thing I have to car autism is Transformers autism. Yeah, me too. I love Transformers. But for example, I hate when a Transformer toy makes the robot look like shit just so to make the car mode looks good, because the branding needs it to look good. I never understood, like, some time ago I used to watch a lot of Transformers reviewers videos, and there was one that basically he was a car guy that liked Transformers because there's cars in Transformers. And I never understood that. And I remember, like, his reviews were basically, oh, the robots look like shit, but who cares? Look at this car. Look at this wheel. Oh my god, they made the breakers. And I remember thinking, like, but it's a giant robot. Why do you care about the car? It's a robot. But yeah, I mean, to each their own, right? Okay, I finished this first shading. Let's do the second one. Both the guy that cleans his car too much and the guy whose cars is always covered in mud are both annoying. Yeah. Balance is the secret of life. Think about Gerson, Tinkaton, the Kamori. Hammers are... Yeah, but hammers are too. Could you imagine not using your hammer so you don't damage it? It's like those shoe guys. How is the name again? Jordans. The Jordan guys, I never understood the appeal. It's just like super expensive shoes. And I don't understand it. I don't understand the appeal. And I know a lot of them buy those shoes and never use it because they don't want to get the shoe that costs as much as a car dirty. And again, shoes are tools. I'm gonna use shoes to walk. So yeah, I don't understand. And it's not just because I don't care about cars and I don't care about shoes. But even things I like, I think there's a limit. I think in the world we live, with so much people in need and so much stuff happening, expending thousands, hundreds and thousands of dollars in a piece of clothing is too much. I don't feel good doing it, even if it's something like I like. For example, I would never pay. I would pay like a good money to get a good made dress, but I would never pay thousands of dollars into a made dress. I think it's borderline unethical. Unethical. I don't understand it. I said both twice, both. Oh no, not using hammer would be a dishonor to it. I need to be killed for this. No, I don't understand show guys. I even think cows should take off their shoes, right? I'm not wearing shoes. I don't wear shoes at home, like never. What do you guys mean? Oh, by the way, that's true. I should work, talking about shoes, I should work on that special channel points reward I want to do. Take it as you want it. Oh, thank you so much. You're a better person than me. The second I get rich, I'm covering myself with Gucci. Yeah, for example, I don't understand the appeal of a branding. For example, if Gucci made something that I like, it looks cool, and it's not that expensive, I would get it. But I would never get like a generic white t-shirt just because it's from expensive branding. I don't care about branding at all. Same shoes indoors is weird to me unless I'm at someone else's place. If I am in someone else's place, shouldn't I be barefoot as like isn't it like polite to show my feet to someone who's receiving me? If not, I've been doing this wrong this whole time. I think it was polite to show my feet. Jokes aside, I like wearing socks. They are cute and comfy. Pizza Award. Supreme was doing this back in the day. Yeah, and I never understood it. It's such a foreigner. Not foreigner, I don't want to be misunderstood, but it's an alien feeling to me, idea to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, do you guys think I can finish this in 20 minutes? Let's see. So for no reason in particular, Klaus, visit my home. You just want to see my feet. I should use transparent socks. Is that a thing? So true. Usually, yeah, but I've been to some houses where they say keep them. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding about showing my feet to everyone who I visit. It's a joke. Don't take that so easy. So don't take that so serious. I mean, he's not aware of that type of manners. Yeah, for sure got this Oni feet. I've heard that Oni feet is like the best feet. You should believe me. I always say the truth. The truth. Oh, I should do more shading there. Like this. These nuts. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. Oh, wrong layer. I'm not funny. Oh, I forgot to select that layer. No problem. I can always do it right now. So I meant to ask, is the crystal on the chest meant to be their eye, or is just like the type of core organ? It's the core organ and the eye. I think the crystal is where the conscience, the mind of the alien is, right, Kozumi? But it's also the eye. That's why we made it green. But for the non-ban version, I made it blue. Blue is a beautiful color. You should prove that they are the best. I've come back from dinner. Welcome back. How can you show his feet at my home? You are all perverted. Are you lonesome tonight? Nya 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 nya. Nya 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 nya. Na 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 na. Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Totally different song. Yeah, the middle is supposed to be their eye, and that muscle fiber holds a lot of their important organs. All of the other muscle fibers grown for that one. Kozumi, tell me something. If I cut a muscle fiber, do they can regrow that fiber? And how fast they can regenerate that fiber? Okay, I recognize the fusion of Flashbug and Flashflex, named Flashbug, is a terrible idea. Just now you realize that? Maybe you could call it Flash or Flexbug. Are we sticking to Flashflex? Is my favorite name so far. I like those stumpy legs. I like this kind of design a lot. But what about we call it the illumination idea of the bug and call it fusion flashlight? I see. You know what would be funny? I probably would make this fusion be made the harder it flex its muscles, the brighter it glows. His name would be the Flasher. But Flasher with like written like flesh. Like meat. Oh, by the way, let me do some details which are missing here, here, and here. Okay, we are almost done with the shading. You can cut them off. Even it's painful, but they can regrow them very quickly given enough sustenance. The time it takes depends on how much they can constitute it with nutrients. Okay, so they feel pain and it takes time to regrow. Like a natural healing, not like a super healing regeneration. Me too, Stumpy feet are the best feet. I'm flashing it right now. I'd be proof on right now. That's really cool. You are what? So some could be like massive being super overfed and bulky. It's very hard though. I would imagine many are like that. Could you imagine? Imagine. There's like a huge one, and the others of on the planet respect them a lot, and he's calling like his immensitude. Oh, his immensitude! Thank you for receiving me here in your GM temple. Please teach me the techniques to be so strong and Beefy. Hear me out. Coop flashing. Okay, we have only one arm left to do. Oof, I'm kinda getting tired, but we can definitely do it tonight. I kinda want to finish tonight. So let's go. I really like the shape of the hands. What are you talking about? Oh, that's a lot. Yogurt? I want yogurt. Yeah, the great immensitude replies yogurt and push-ups, kids. The great immensitude is such a cool name. Something I neglect to mention is that since they are composed of ribble-like muscles, I imagine they can move around like their eye by shifting their original ribbon like a Rubik's cube, if that makes sense. I can imagine they moving like how the crystal, if they want to move more freely, more in a more way. How can I say that? Yeah, in a more free way, not caring about keeping the human-like shape. I can see them. For example, the crystal would move first, and all the muscle ripples would follow the crystal, just like goop. UFO moves and the goop follows it. But the crystal would not be floating, of course. It would be attached, and all the ribbons, the fibers would drag along with the crystal. Okay, that's it for the shading. So let's make it look good. I like this more purplish. Yeah, something like this. And then we steal the shading here for the green one. Wait, huh? No, that's not what I want. Nice, okay, but the color uses this shade of green. Nice. And I need a alien with a black suit. Oh, yeah, you can work. This one, but more purplish, I think should do it. What powers are some powers that don't have an alien yet, like mind powers or earth control? Imagine a flesh muscle thing doing its bit eldritch and very cool. What powers? And you are talking like canon aliens, right? There's definitely some powers that we didn't got any canon alien use it. I've done some unique powers for my own aliens. But yeah, from memory it's kinda hard to remember. Flying types narrow. I also like to imagine that they could flash whip and literally whip it to create like a forearm level smash. Oh, that's awesome. The clap smash, right? Is narrow ground ghost and this guy is fighting. The albedo one is gonna be darker, more brown. We are gonna see about it still, but I kinda want to give it like a sickly color, like maybe a dryad flash. But we can make some tests to see. Because, guys, that's it. Okay, that's it. So let's make an albedo version now. There's a lot of powers with no canon aliens to it. Yeah, like a Clapion or Ben could like whip the ground. Ooh, that's cool. That's really cool. Whip the ground to create a shockwave. Oh, actually no. I'm not done with the shading yet. I want to shade the inner parts. But this one is much quicker. It's just so we have like a nicer contrast with the inner parts. Oh, I forgot one spot here. Yeah. Okay. The same here. Let's do some cleanup here. Let me see. Speaking of common powers, I have no kind of most areas that stretch are pretty weak. Okay. The biggest ones I could think that need an alien are mind powers and some transformation poorly stretchy moves. Most aliens that stretchy are pretty weak. Yeah, but this one is pretty strong. I think it would be really cool if Ben had an alien with electric powers. You should make one, Cal. I actually made one already. Watch out. Yeah, we don't have many of those yet. Okay. Now I think we are done. Oh, no, I forgot the shading here. My hair is smelling like honey again. I like it. Okay, now we can... Yeah, something like this. A little bit less, like this. Yeah, I think that's it. What do you guys think? Does it look good? Maybe a little bit more of contrast here. Yeah, like that. Because I'm sweet like honey. Thank you. So guys, especially Kozumi, do you like it? Are you happy? Because if you are happy, then that's it. We can... Looks beefy. We can make the... I think it's fantastic. Nice. Okay, so let me save. And let's make... Oh, I kept the white background. I forgot I would turn it off like this. So let's save and make a albedo version. I'm here just to steal some colors. Actually, let me get a newer drawing because I feel like my choice for shades are a little bit better here. Yeah, you would work fine. Okay. Let's make the jam now. Like this. Oh, we need to make the Omnitrix. I hope one day Ben 10 is put beside the DC heroes. I think Ben 10 works better is in its own universe. But I hope Ben 10 gets the recognition of the DC heroes too. Okay, now we need to choose the muscles colors. We need to make it so the red of the outfit and the gem pop up. Pop out? Pop up? First of all, I think we should make it less saturated, like this. And let's see a shade. We can change it slightly, but I don't want to go too far away from red because like this doesn't look like muscles anymore, for example, or these. To be honest, I kind of like it already. I mean, yeah, but they're both Warner, and as a hero, he deserves to less collab to meet the big three of... A collab would be awesome too. Yeah, I don't want his universe to be always in the same universe of DC, but a collab would be really cool. Maybe with the comic, maybe they do like a special collab. I remember in Brazil we had those special commercials where Ben interact with the Justice League, and it was wholesome, it was cute. Make it brown like he's cooked. Yeah, something more like this, I guess. A bit darker. Like this? Less. Cooked flesh, Lamau. I kinda like this. It's really sickly. We had it Latin too. It was great. Oh, nice. That's great. That's cool. Yeah, I think we shared a lot of commercials. Like those special aliens, right? Like the a plant calypso, and the anti-gravity Tesla and Blob the Bob, something like that. Bob the Blob. Those are from Latin and Brazil, right? I kind of like this color. Yeah, see the difference? And what we can do too is change this. Like this. Actually, yeah, I kind of like it. Like this. And I would bring a little bit of saturation back here. Something like this? What do you say, Kazumi? But I'm not a big fan of the inwards being too orangey, so I'll bring it back to this color. We make it darker. Like this? Do you think this is a good albedo color swap? Roast him? I don't want to go too much on the roasted flesh. Yeah, like this. I think that's too much. I kinda dig this color for Albedo. So what do you think, Kozumi? Before I declare this one finished yet? Any last thought? This looks cool. I love this actually. Me too. Okay, let me save this version. No, 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 no. I don't want the background. And we can do a quick comparison. Let's bring Ben's colors back. Come back, Ben, come back. Okay. So, this is Ben version. This is Albedo version. This way we can see the difference much better. Bacon skin should be for older members of the race. Bacon Albedo. I was interested in the comparison, yeah. You know what? Now that I'm seeing this, I kind of want to make this a little bit lighter too. Just so we can have a bigger difference from the muscles. What do you think, Kozumi? This is the original. This is the slightly lighter. I think it helps showing better the different. Oh, Lost Girl. I do really love this actually. Nice. Okay, final decision. These or these. I like these better. Dun, 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 dun. That one, yeah, I agree. Nice. Okay, so here, let me save. Let me close out those other tabs really quickly. So here we have Febravian, the muscle alien. This is Ben's version, both in the book up form and the Rebel Dancer form mode. The book up mode and Rebel Dancer mode. Oh! Yeah, I had this thing here because there's something I wanted to talk about, but I ended up not having time. But here we have Albedo version, a dried flesh. It kind of looks like a mummified flesh. What do you think, Fast Track? Fast Track likes it. Let me see. What do you think, Cheetos Track? You like it? He likes it. He's jumping. He's so happy. And we also have what would be the natural form of this alien, which would be like this, naked and with a blue gem. I love how it turned out. So, Kozumi, are we going with Flash Flex? So the thing I was going to say, I don't know how much of you guys know about 5 years later. If you are watching a Ben 10 stream, I'm pretty sure you know. And there's a really controversial design. There would the Ben 23 be blue meat, or I think it would be golden meat, like a golden fiber, and the outfit would be blue. Anyway, this is the 5 years later Heat Blast design with the pants that are not actually pants, they are more like stockings. Yes, Flash Flex. Flash Flex is a great name, and I know about a lot of people hate it. I don't care about it. To be honest, I don't think they look really good, but I kind of like the idea of the Pyro Knights wearing some kind of clothing because I like it when aliens are not naked. And I'm talking about this because I saw another artist. I don't remember the name now, but they are doing like a redesign for the original 10, but not a redesign, but like drawing them on their own style. Oh, I'm drinking some water. They gave him pants like this, inspired by 5 years later. And I saw a lot of hate on the comments because people don't like it. And I want to say, what would I do for pants, for clothing, for Pyro Knights? I wish they were full pants, but it's not bad. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I just don't care about it. I'm not sure why pants is the norm in Hitpath's clothing, but it depends on the execution. Exactly. Yeah, I agree. But what I would do is something like this. If I had a boss and the boss told me, "Oh, you have to give Hitblast pants. Go on, do your design. You need it for tonight. Otherwise, you are fired." What would I do about clothing for Pyro Knight? I would make them accessorize their stones. For example, if a Pyro Knight wanted to wear pants, they would paint their stones. So a Pyro Knight with pants in my universe would look like this. I think it looks cool. I don't know, I just dig the idea of their stones have different colors to represent clothing. I'm Muscle Man. Muscle Man would be the name of Band 23. Does the magma count as skin? It's flat. I think the magma is its body. And the stones are like scales, like really thick scales. These would be like the flesh, the soft flesh, and those would be like a hard shell. And I could see them painting or even changing their stones to different color stones. I think that would be cool. That's how I would make Hit Blast with pants in my universe. I kind of dig the idea. But anyway, I think that's it for tonight, guys. It took a little bit longer than I expected, but that makes sense because this was basically 2 designs. I love how they turn it out. I think they have really cool personality in their body shapes. The silhouettes are awesome. Like, oh, wrong layer. Like, see, they have really fun body shapes, and the loose strands of flesh gives it a nice shape. I love the gem. They all look awesome. Hit Blast Diamond had fusion with crystals instead of rocks. That's kind of awesome idea, actually. I kind of dig it. That's cool. I like it. That's a fun art idea. Oh, what if Pyro Knights dyed their fire different colors by introducing certain elements to themselves, like magnesium or copper? Actually, Azur, that is my idea for different races of Pyro Knights. In my head, in their planet is a brown star, right? So it's really hot, but it's a cold enough stars where you can live. And I imagine they would have different tribes that burn different stuff, or they can eat different materials. And yeah, you'd have some group of pyronites with yellow flame. You if you travel to another part of the planet, you'd see some pyronites with green flames because they have a lot of copper. That's my idea for different races of pyronites. These designs are really good. I agree. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kazumi, for commissioning me. I love them. Tonight or tomorrow, I'm gonna finish those arts. The arts are done, but I need to do the little layout with the name. I will export some versions with no background, like PNGs, of the natural ones, the band one, and the albedo one. And if you are fine with that, I post it tomorrow. I would love to make it the post for tomorrow, because at the weekend I will keep posting the new Beatles aliens. The next one is a really cool one. I think you guys are gonna like it. Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely post it. Thank you so much. Thank you for commissioning me, and it was a pleasure. I love how it turned out, and I'm really glad to making this species canon to the KaosVerse too. When I start writing the wiki page for them, I'm definitely gonna talk to you so we can make some lore, some canon lore for them as you see fit. I would have liked to see civil Petrosapiens in OV, that to see more shapes or even colors instead of the PNG clones or of UAF. That's true. I hate the PNG clones from UAF for every species. Omniverse always gave us so many body diversity for the aliens, and I kind of wish they would go into more alien planets. I want to see more alien planets, and that's why I'm making this alternate universe, this AU, because the AU is the KaosVerse, but we could call the current arc we are in is the galactic tour, because this galactic tour is the road trip bands mentioned in the ending of Omniverse, but this road trip is in the galaxy. And I imagine they would visit each planet of every canon transformation they had, and of course the new ones I'm making, because I think it's always the most fun is seeing how those other aliens from that species looks like, how their society, how the culture, their homes. I think it's the most fun about doing these fun aliens. And yeah, I agree. I would love to see that more in Omniverse, and that's why I'm doing a little bit of it on my universe as best as I can do. Anyway, thank you so much for joining in. I see you guys on the next stream, and I will be posting the final version tomorrow. And good night. Have a good night. Have a good rest, and bye bye.